Good evening, welcome back to another video. We have the new fleece on tonight, bit cooler. Now if you see me changing arms, it's because I've got a trapped nerve in my shoulder and I'll be changing arms quite a lot. By God, is it giving me some shit. And that's just from doing a few weights the other day and not stretched enough. And I might squint a bit because I've forgot my glasses stupidly. Yeah, so seeing is not the best. Well, I can see, but I squint a lot. Anyway, this vlog we're going to do tonight is, I was going to do it as who cares, and then I was going to do one who checks up on you, but I thought we'll do who checks on you and who cares together as the same vlog, just because more or less it's the same sort of thing really. Yeah, God, struggling with it, you just can't free it off, and tablets don't touch it at all. I need a chiropractor. Any chiropractors out there that want to pop to North Yorkshire and sort my nerve out in my back, my shoulder, they'd be very appreciated. Anyway, let's get into it. So my question is, have you sat there and thought, who actually checks up on me and who actually cares about me, i.e. you? Who's checking up on you to see if you're alright? Now, I know 100% you'll check up on people, but then people aren't checking up on you, and you'll sit there and think, hang on a minute, nobody ever asks if I'm okay, nobody ever checks up on me, but I check up on everybody. And I like to check in on people, and I've done it forever and a day. Now, until you cross me, I've always been a bit of a soft ass, and I've always checked up and checked in and bell people. And me and my best mate, we always check up on each other, check in, see if we're both alright, see what we've been up to. And we sort of do that maybe every other day really. Have you got a best mate that checks in on you? Whether it's male or female, brother, sister, auntie, uncle. Is anybody checking in on you? Or are you the checker? Do you check in on everybody else but nobody actually checks on you? And I think it's important, and this is probably to a lot of people that might watch the channel that knows somebody that's struggling and that does check up on them. Leave a comment if you are a bit of a checker, or if you're struggling but you're the one that still checks up on the people that aren't struggling with life. Your job. Have you recently lost your job and you're down, or do you know somebody that's lost a job and they're down, or you know that they might be struggling? The thing is, with us men, we lose our job and we just act like that we're okay, or we've been told that we've got a medical problem. Now, if I've got a medical problem, I'll share it with my partner, I'll share it with my friends within a certain level. But also, if I had something seriously wrong, I'd probably still check in, tell my friends what was going off, But there are a lot of you out there that would bottle it up, keep it to yourself, not say anything, because you don't want to feel a burden to people. And that's not a good thing. You should be able to approach your friends and family and close ones to tell them. But are you one of them people sat at home saying, I'm just not going to say anything, and you just keep it to yourself? You don't say anything. You don't bother people with your problem. Is that you sat at home in your house, in your front room, on your own, in your bedroom, on your own, not bothering people? Because I know for a fact there'll be some of you lads out there that'll have had something seriously told, and anything from an illness to a breakup to your kids not being able to come and see you to any sort of incident regarding possibly the police. But let's go with a medical emergency. You've been to the doctors and you think, I'm just not going to say anything, it'll go away. But there are your friends and your family, and also Men Unspoken, that you can say, look, I need to say something, I need to talk about this, I need to open up about this to some people, because they need to know. Now, if you've got a friend that you look at and think, something not right with that person, something bothering that person, and I don't like it, you need to ask them, is everything all right? And keep asking them and keep saying, are you sure everything's all right? Take them for a pint, take them for a bit of food, take them for a drive, go for a cup of coffee, and just say, look, I want to check in on you, I want to check that you're okay, because I care about you, and there's something niggling me that you're not telling me. There's something wrong, because I know for a fact if I had something wrong with me, or something was pissing me off, or I was hiding something, I know 100% my best mate would know that I'm not telling him something. 100%. Because a lot of us men, we can't hide things. We don't know how to be secretive and hide it. I definitely couldn't hide anything from my best mate, what I was going through. That'd be like me hiding something from my partner. She would know straight away there was something wrong. Now, like tonight, I've been in a bit of one of them sort of funny moods where I'm in a bit of pain, and my missus straight away, you're radgy with your shoulder, aren't you? I said, yeah, it's just pissing me off, because it just won't free off. Now I've got a brilliant vibrating double knuckle thing, and it is brilliant. It's brilliant for your back. I've always suffered from a bad back, and straight away she knew, and that even won't free it off. So I get more and more frustrated, and she can tell. She can read me like a book, to be fair, if you want to call it that. She can read me like a book, but she cares, and that's the thing. She cares, and she checks up on me, and I check up on her. Now, I've said in previous videos, she suffers from PTSD. She suffers from a little bit of anxiety. and a little bit of depression, to be fair, when things aren't running smoothly. So I check on her and she checks on me, and you probably have a partner that checks on you and you check on them. But if you don't, and you've got a good circle of friends, and this is to the friends, you know, just have a check, just check in. If you think one of your friends is struggling, not coping very well, just check in on them, because there's nothing worse. Now this bit is more deep, what I'm going to say, because you could be sat there not being checked on, not thinking anybody cares, not thinking I've got nobody, because I know a lot of people like to be left alone, like to be silent, like to be in the background. They don't want to bother people, but you shouldn't sit there at home. And I sort of sometimes think, no, everybody's got loads of people. People have got friends and family around them all the time. But I know you might have nobody around. Nobody to say, are you all right? Nobody to come round and have a cup of coffee with, or go out for a pint or a meal or anything. There will be yourself that sits there and thinks, well, I haven't got anybody, for unfortunate things like, you know, your family's passed away. You maybe don't make friends as easy as some people. You maybe think, I'm not one for having friends. Don't really mix with people well, and that makes me sad that you don't feel like you've got somebody. And that's another reason, I've said it before, that's another reason why I wanted to set Men Unspoken up, because here, Men Unspoken, every subscriber probably relates to everything that's said and could be in the same boat as you. Yes, it's nice to have loads of friends. I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of friends. Some I might have not spoke to for 6 months, some I might not have spoke to for 6 years. But I probably spoke to them every day for 6 years before that, or 10 years, or 20 years. But sometimes you stop speaking, there's family, job, you move away, different circumstances and stuff like that. But I'll always class them as a mate or a friend or whatever. But you might just, you know, I moved an hour away from where I was brought up. I live now out on the East Coast, and I talk to probably 1, 2, maybe 3 people from my past, and that's it really. But I'm happy with that, you know. I've got my partner, I've got a couple of people that I talk to when I go do the parcel round, and I've got my camera to talk to and put content out that matters, which I feel people that need to check in and people that care and people that should care matters. So you're not alone when you've got Men Unspoken. You subscribe to the channel, watch the content, interact with the comments, speak to other people that are commenting on the channel. It's like a mini family that I'm trying to build of lads together. Now there's a channel, Dad's Hidden Struggles. He's commented on a few of my posts, and if you go onto his channel, he does tell a good story, and you can relate to them stories basically. So go onto one of the videos and you'll find him, Dad's Hidden Struggles. Great guy, got his own struggles. You'll see, watch his content, you'll see what he's talking about, where he's coming from. Another great channel which is very similar. I can relate to a lot of stuff that he says. Check him out, subscribe to his channel, watch his videos. Some great content on there. 100 odd subscribers, he's getting there. Now this channel's got 26. My family channel's got 1500, which is great because it was a trucking channel, but it's like a little family of people that watch you. I think it's great. And there's 26 subscribers on this channel. That's 26 people that my wife says, that's 26 people that liked your first, second, third, fourth, fifth video, and obviously can relate to what you're actually saying. So you become a family. So then I become somebody that cares about what you're thinking at home, what you're doing at home, how you're feeling, what you're struggling with. So therefore, I'll check on you. All you need to do is just put a comment. Look, tell me that you're struggling. Tell me what you're struggling with. Tell me how you feel. You don't have to go into full depth. You don't have to tell me your shoe size and your sock size, and you don't have to tell me all that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you have to tell me everything that you're struggling with, but if you feel that you can trust the channel and say, look, this is what I'm struggling with, and this channel can help you, and I can say, you know, I do it this way. Now, that is me offering you a bit of advice. That's me saying that, look, Men Unspoken, I care what you're thinking, I care what you're going through, I want to check in on you. So leave a comment, tell us what you're struggling with, tell us how much you're struggling. I'm 48, I have people checking on me, and I know people care about me. You've got people that'll check in on you and care about you. If you open up to them and say, look, you know, I'm struggling, they will check up on you, they will care about you. 100% that will be 100% right. Just watching for that dog behind us, because she'll think it'll want to play, and it's an old dog, and yeah, I don't want it scaring it. So yeah, leave a comment. If you're struggling with, if you don't think anybody cares about what you feel, you want a bit of advice on child support, not seeing your kids, breakups, relationships. I've done it. I've done everything. And I'm not here to blow my own trumpet and say, I've done this, I've done that, I've done it better. I've made massive mistakes. I've made some real big mistakes with what I've said and what I've done, but I know people still care, and I know people still check in. You might do things that I would say, no, don't do it like that, because I've done it like that, and I care about your well-being, and I want to check in to make sure that your well-being is okay, your mental health is okay. So we need to check on you. Certain ways of doing things and how you do it in a relationship breakup, for example. Don't go around slagging people off. You want some advice? If you think that your partner is messing around behind your back, and you don't think nobody cares, and nobody's checked in on you, just come to the channel. Because not just me, people like Dad's hidden struggles, he'll probably give you the same advice. He's a very similar age, a bit younger than me. I think he's around 40 or early 40s. He'll probably give you the same advice, along with a few other subscribers that have probably done the same thing. But Men Unspoken, people like Dad's Hidden Struggles, he's another lad that is in a very similar boat with struggles in life, and he sort of expresses how he's feeling, very similar to this channel. Don't get me wrong, I have struggles, daily struggles with things that I'll do vlogs on. Just give you a little insight of losing a partner to suicide. We'll do a vlog on that, because I know there'll be people out there that'll be in similar boat, similar situation. Living costs, but I'm going to throw some other stuff in there in between the vlogs that I've wrote down that I want to do in a certain order. I will throw another few other vlogs in there. Also a little bit about the progress of me getting into the fire service. There is an update coming up very soon of the fire service. Just had an email recently. So yeah, this is Men Unspoken, guys. This is the reason why we're doing the channel. And Men Unspoken cares. Men Unspoken is me. I'm a one-man band. Men Unspoken, this is just me. And I care. And I'll check up on you. And we want an app. We want a WhatsApp group. We want the channel to blow up so that we can be a community. Come on. Together. Check up on each other. When I'm struggling, you'll check up on me. When you're struggling, I'll check up on you. But yeah, that's the one. This is the vlog. Who cares and who checks up on you? I'm going for a massage with my gun, because I'm in bits with my back. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's a beautiful night. Have a good weekend, guys. Stay safe. And if you like the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave us a comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.